is the story of three men who came to be known as the Rough Riders. Many years later, and half a continent away, that name was to win undying glory on the slopes of San Juan Hill. But our story is the beginning of the legend. Three men who came to be known in awe and admiration as the Rough Riders.
Painful waste of time I've ever seen. I've already told you I was with Johnny the 23rd of last month. And going to Brownwood for feathers hanging is not going to change that.
You're lying to me, Faye. But you're not mean enough just to stand around watching innocent men hang because of their lie.
You're not going to get away with it, Marshal. The money here's about this.
You're Johnny. You're Johnny. You may be the best dance hall singer west of the Mississippi, but you're the worst judge of character I ever met. Why, Johnny Slater railroad St. Peter if the pot was right. And a noose makes this kitty the biggest thing in the world to him right now. Even bigger than you are.
It's Johnny. He's come back to take me to Broken Bow.
Not without me.
Toby, work yourself behind that ridge. Cover me.
Okay, Johnny.
Hiker, keep him busy.
Okay, Johnny.
Slade, you just won yourself a tin badge.
Come on, Faye.
Oh!
Well, where's the key? I'll be back to get you. And keep your mouth shut, understand?
Johnny, come back here.
Lieutenant, take care of them.
I hope we're not too late, miss.
I got news for you, mister. You're early.
Easy, Marshal. We'll have a doctor here before dark.
No use, soldier. There's a man named Hank Fetter in the Brownswood jail. He's gonna hang tomorrow for a killing he didn't do. They here could clear him, but it might mean putting her sweetheart's neck in the same noose.
Johnny didn't do it. He swore it.
And why did he bushwhack us? Slade's not finished yet, boy. You better get started.
Started?
To Brownswood. You gotta get the girl there before they hang Fetter.
Marshal, I'm no lawman.
You are now. These three fellas that killed the marshal, they lit out of here like Lucifer himself was on the tail. I got a hunch they're gonna be back.
We'll pick up the trail and try to keep them off your back. We should catch up to you about sundown. Well, Lieutenant, rest is up to you.
I am not going to Brownswood. going with you, mister.
My name's Kirby, miss. And Kirby. I'm afraid you'll have to go with me.
Well, Mr. Colin Kirby, you'll have to make me go with you.
One way or another. You're going to Brownswood.
Well, you win. John beats me every time.
You from Georgia?
Yes.
What about your family?
They died on a plantation.
And I have your word you'll behave.
Yes. Better I sit.
Behind me. It's usually more comfortable that way. Now just step up.
Brownswood out of your way?
Uh-huh.
You know that detour might be dangerous.
Well, that's up to Slade. Either way, you're all right.
That's right. Nothing to worry about.
You gave me a word.
But I didn't have a gun. Then. Anyway, that walk back to Broken Bow might teach you a little manners. Get out.
Never argue with a lady, especially when she's pointing a gun.
Well, that takes care of that. I guess we'll both walk to Broken Bow now.
Oh, you're wrong, miss. We're walking all right, but to Brownswood. There's still time.
Well, maybe you will, but I'm not. Unless, of course, you want to carry me.
Marshall sure had the right idea.
No, not again.
Mm-hmm. It's an awful long walk to Brownswood.
Johnny's going to make you pay for this.
You'll have to catch us first.
Just a minute. You know, this, could get a little complicated for a southern gentleman like you.
All right, let's get back to Faye. Hey.
Stop here just a minute and have a drink.
All right, 1 minute.
One thing I say for you, Mr. Kirby. You're sure easy on the eyes than the marshal.
I feel a lot more comfortable with these handcuffs right where they are.
Oh. Maybe I underestimated you. You know, I just might relax and we could really enjoy our little journey.
Are you, looking for this?
Give that to me.
And I thought mules were stubborn.
Well, it's all your fault locking us together like this.
My fault. You tried to... The key. Well, I'll never find it in that mud. We're manacled together now, whether you like it or not.
Well, how are we going to get these off?
There'll be a blacksmith in Brownswood.
My clothes.
They'll dry.
turned off here.
Probably doubling back for Kirby and the girl.
Stays with them all right, Johnny. They're on foot.
How long?
2 hours, maybe 3. They're headed towards Brownswood.
Makes no difference if they go to Brownswood or Broken Bow. Sooner or later, she's going to talk.
Mount up.
Swarming with people and horses and... This Prairie Junction's been a ghost town for 10 years.
See, a gun makes a right sizable hole. Be much obliged if you toss those pistols down the well. Now, you and the lady come on inside. Looks like we got a little talking to do.
This ghost town of yours sure has plenty of spirit.
Who and why?
My name's Kirby. Miss Faye Scarlett.
Who are you? This town's been deserted for years.
Culpeper hogs. Part Cheyenne, part Kentucky Blue, part Bearcat. About the town being empty, you're right. I keep it that way. I don't like people. Last pair come through here, tried to throw down on me. They're buried out in back.
Well, we're headed for Brownswood. You've got nothing to fear from us.
That's what they all say, Sonny. About explaining about them iron bracelets.
Hey! Come on up! Tell your friend nobody's gonna get hurt.
That's Johnny. I told you'd catch up with us.
You two just stand fast now. It looks like you brought some friends with you after all. Most likely to run me off.
I'm waiting, Faye!
You stay right there.
Hogs, there's 3 killers waiting out there.
Well, then that makes it just about even, doesn't it? Hey, you. You tell them you're coming out. Go on, you heard me.
Johnny? I'm coming out.
Johnny. Johnny, that wasn't Faye.
He's dead.
But Johnny thought that was me. He tried to kill me.
That's what the marshal said, Faye. Give me the gun. Go on, give me the gun. Percussion caps. No powder or lead.
All right, spread out. Open up when I do. We'll blast them out. Riker over there.
Right.
We'll be spreading out now. Come on. We've got to get past those 3 men. Just 2 shots.
All right, Toby. Get in the next building.
shooting gallery, Johnny, and we're winning all the prizes.
Can't risk either one of them walking out of here. Riker, make sure. Finish it. I'll cover you.
The hammer's broken. We'll have to use this old cannon.
You check that end of the street and I'll go down here. And they can't get out either way.
I don't know, Johnny.
What do you mean you don't know?
That soldier's pretty tricky.
Yeah? So am I. I want them dead, both of them. Understand? Now get going.
Sure, Johnny. Sure.
Lieutenant and the girl are on foot. The killers are right behind them.
The killers, Sergeant, are in the middle.
Two killers. One shot.
That old marshal was right, and I was wrong. It's the story of my life. Always believing the wrong people. Till now. Too late now, though.
They haven't got us yet, Faye.
They will, though. I lied for Johnny. Because I really believed in him. And now he knows I can hang him, and he's not going to stop until we're dead.
Johnny!
Let's try and get his gun.
Well, maybe we can make a run for it.
We'd be perfect targets.
Well, the gun's empty.
Well, Slade doesn't know that. We've got to keep him guessing and keep hoping. It's our only chance, Faye.
I'm ready.
Let's cut around back and look in the saloon.
powder over there. Riker's gun.
Thought you said it was broken.
We can use the powder out of the shells.
Bullets. I've got plenty of ammunition. How are things with the Confederate Army? The Prairie Junction Troop?
Now we get help. Good luck, Mr. Culpepper Hoggs. Nobody's gonna run you out of your town now. Well, Miss Scarlett, we've got a hanging to stop.
Watch for our next story of these three men whose every path crossed adventure. Adventure destined to create the legend of the Rough Riders. This is the story of three men who came to be known.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. Colossians 3:23-24. Give your best in every task. When you serve with a God-focused mindset, your effort is never wasted.
Welcome to the free Infredonia show. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have 10 seconds after the question is read to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comment section. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. The high score and winner gets bragging rights and will be posted after the show. Good luck. Now here's Gary.
Now's it working? Finally. Hey, everybody. Sorry about the problems. It happens. Can you hear and see me? I can't hear and see. Okay. Today is Bible trivia. The subject is Israelites in the desert. Here we go. What can I say? All right. First question. Who led the Israelites out of Egypt? Was it Moses, Joshua, Abraham, or Aaron? Sorry about all the problems, but hey, it's live. And things happen. What can I say? All right. And this is the first question of the 5 easy ones. I probably bumped a lot of people off. It happens. And I apologize. But carry on. Nothing you can do about it once it's happened. All right. I hope everybody had a good day today. It's been kind of dreary, cloud-wise and weather-wise down this way. Sure, Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt. I want to say, hello, Paula. Paula, I see Paula and I see Stephanie. I'm so glad you're with us. Paula has been having some problems, and I hope she's doing well. Here we go with question 2. What sea did the Israelites cross when fleeing Egypt? Was it the Red Sea, Mediterranean, Jordan, or the Dead Sea? Anyway, Paul, I'm so glad that you're up and around. I hope you're feeling much better. And I'm glad you had Stephanie there to take care of you. I think she did a fine job. All right, it looks like everything is working right now, but that could change. You know how that goes. The Red Sea. The Israelites crossed the Red Sea when fleeing Egypt. All right, these are the 5 easy questions, guys. So we're on question 3. Bible trivia. What food did God provide from heaven for the Israelites? And something just popped up on my screen to block it. It happens. Dropbox. Was it manna, grain, fish, or bread? What food did God provide from heaven for the Israelites? Was it manna, grain, fish, or bread? Hey, Earl. Didn't say hello to Earl and Sharon. I see Sharon's out there. Glad you guys are with me. Let me get over on this big screen and see what. I don't know why the chat isn't coming in on that one. Yeah, it was manna. Manna from heaven. I'm just going to go ahead and hold on to this whistle so I don't lose it. All right, here we go. Question 4. How long did the Israelites wander in the desert? 70, 7, 40, or 12 years? How long did the Israelites wander in the desert? 70, 7, 40, 12. Put in 1, 2, 3, or 4. Glad you all are with us tonight. I appreciate you taking the time out to play some trivia, hanging out with me. Thursdays are always interesting because of the Bible trivia. And AI obviously comes up with these questions, and it's amazing sometimes how AI thinks. 40 years, of course. They were in the desert 40 years. All right, this is question 4. Here we go, question 5. Where did Moses receive the 10 Commandments? Mount Sinai, Mount Nebo, Mount Carmel, or Mount Ararat? I have problems, as you probably well know, in pronouncing some of these biblical names. I lost my train of thought. I was getting ready to say something to Stephanie. Yeah, it was Stephanie. Stephanie, I don't know if you know her or not, but you have won a mug. You hadn't been on the last couple of nights, and I know you've been busy, but you answered 4 out of the 5. I think it was before the break. So you and Linda and Leanne have got mugs coming to you. All right, Mount Sinai. Everybody got it right. All right, here we go. That was 5. The 5th question was 5 easy ones. And Earl, look at that, got 5 correct. Sharon right behind him with 4 correct. So Earl took the first game. Here we go with the second game with the 5 medium. The 5 medium questions. When I say medium, I mean as far as difficulty. 5 easy, 5 medium, 5 difficult questions. And if you get all 5 of the difficult ones, you win a t-shirt. If you get 4 out of 5, you get a mug. So good luck on that. Woo-hoo, that is right, Earl. All right. Here we go. Hopefully. There we go. Who was Moses' brother and spokesperson to Pharaoh? Was it Joshua, Hur, Caleb, or Aaron? Who was Moses' brother and spokesman to Pharaoh? Get your answer in. I think I may have said this. I like the standing up. It gives me a lot more movement, and I'm not confined to the chair. It makes it a little bit more difficult as far as lighting and everything goes, but I'll correct that. Not tonight, but I'll put it on my list of things to do. Aaron was Moses' brother and spokesperson to Pharaoh. Of course he was. Here we go. Question 2. Paula, Stephanie, I hope Miles is watching. Hey, Miles, I know you got to be around. Question 2. What guided the Israelites during the day? Wind, star, pillar or cloud, or an angel? What guided the Israelites during the day? Wind, a star, pillar of cloud, or an angel? That's kind of a trick question. Here we go. Okay. I'm telling you. I'm going to have to put a camera sometime behind me so y'all can see my monitors and see what all this is going on. It's amazing. A pillar of cloud, sure. It amazes me, but then I'm easily impressed. I mean, I like bells and whistles. Anyway, here we go with question 3. What guided the Israelites during the night? Was it a torch, a pillar of fire, a moon, or a lightning? What guided the Israelites during the night? This is when they're out in the desert, wandering around. Was it a torch, a pillar of fire, a moon, or lightning? Get your answers in. Hey, Miles. That's right. I love you, Miles. Miles is my grandson, and he's pretty special. All right, it was a pillar of fire. That's what guided the Israelites during the night. Maybe a torch. No, pillar of fire. That's the way they were led through the desert. All right, here we go. Question 4. Which book of the Bible tells the story of the Exodus? Is it Numbers, Genesis, Exodus, or Deuteronomy? Which book of the Bible tells the story of the Exodus? Would it be Numbers, maybe Genesis, Exodus, or Deuteronomy? It's one of those trick questions. AI comes up with. You know, I was talking about AI, and it's amazing, especially with biblical questions, because it keeps repeating itself, but in different and various ways. Exodus, of course, it can ask the same question like 25 different ways. So that becomes pretty boring after a while, actually. All right, here we go. Question 5. What additional food did God send besides the manna? Remember this in the Bible? Was it quail, lentils, goat meat, or fish? What additional food did God provide besides the manna? Quail, lentils, goat meat, or fish? This is the 5th of the medium questions. Miles, you probably know some of this. It was quail. Quail was the additional food that God sent besides the manna. All right, let's see who took the medium game here. Earl took the first one, and Sharon took the second. Hey, Sharon. Last night, Lee Ann won the first 2 games, and I thought she was going to win the third, and I wouldn't have been able to live with her if she'd won that third one, I'm telling you. But anyway, I think Melinda won. She didn't win. But anyway. All right, Sharon's got the second one. So let's go on to the good luck. Here we go. I call it this the good luck game because some of these questions are pretty hard, but they might be easy to you. I mean, but to me, they're pretty hard. But it's interesting. You know, if nothing else, you learn something. It's educational. She beat you by 5 points. I'll have to go back and look at the points, Earl. I didn't have time to look at that. All right, here we go. Good luck, Israelites in the desert. Give y'all something to talk about tomorrow. Which tribes was set apart for priestly duties? Was it the Levites, Judah, Ephraim, or Benjamin? This is going to make your brain cells work a little bit. Which tribe was set apart for priestly duties? The Levites, Judah, Ephraim, or Benjamin? Get your answers in. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, well, I was saying earlier that I am, and I'm going to do this just for your guys' amusement. Is put a camera behind me so you can see what I'll have to deal with. Some of it's pretty intimidating. The Levites. All right, everybody got the first question right. That's important. That's important. So keep that in mind. Right now we're 100%. Question 2. What object symbolized God's presence and went before the Israelites? Was it a golden calf, a bronze serpent, Ark of the Covenant, or an altar? Sharon is fast. She's fast on her feet, fast with her fingers on the keyboard. What object symbolized God's presence and it went before the Israelites? Golden calf, bronze serpent, ark, or altar? Get your answer in quickly. I don't know. I'm seeing some various numbers up there. Did y'all? Uh-oh. Ark of the Covenant. Earl and Sharon got that correct. So they are still 100%. Stephanie, you hit the wrong button. I don't know what happened to Paula. She get, oh, there's Paula. Paula, you didn't get in fast enough. Here we go. Question 3. Who were the 2 spies that trusted God to enter the promised land? Was it Peter and John, Moses and Aaron, Joshua and Caleb, or Abraham and Isaac? Remember this story in the Bible? Who were the 2 spies that trusted God to enter the promised land? All right, get your answers in. I think Earl and Sharon are still at 100%. This ought to be good. All right, everybody got that one. Everybody got it correct. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Question 4. What mountain did Aaron die on during the desert journey? Was it Mount Sinai, Mount Nebo, Mount Or, or Mount Carmel? Which mountain did Aaron die on during the desert journey? Mount Sinai, Mount Nebo, Mount Or, or Mount Carmel? This one I would not have known. And I think I've described my knowledge of the Bible came through illustrated biblical books with big letters and lots of color. All right. Mount Or, oh no, nobody got that one right. Good guess. All right, last question. We got Earl and Sharon are still in the run for a mug. Here we go. This is going to be good. Pay attention. What failure caused Israel's extended wandering? Was it lack of faith, adultery alone, hunger, disobedience to Moses? What failure caused Israel's extended wandering? Remember that? Was it lack of faith, adultery alone, hunger, or disobedience to Moses? All right, here we go. This is going to be good. Oh, my goodness. I think y'all are going to be happy. Lack of faith. All right, look at this. Let's go to the leaderboard and see who won. Everybody got it right? Congratulations. I think it's going, I got to wait until the, all right. Sharon got 4 correct. Earl got 4 correct. So Sharon and Earl have got a mug coming to them. Sharon, I think I've got your address. Earl, you need to email me your address or just message me. That's fine. Congratulations to Sharon and Earl. Sharon first for winning the game. I guess she got more points than Earl. So Sharon came out to the good. Anyway, that's great. Y'all did good. Listen. All right, don't forget to send me your address. Sharon, you might want to send it to me again. I probably have lost it. All right, y'all come on back Monday. We're going to have play again, and I'm going to have something probably new and different. And until then, y'all have a great, great, safe weekend, and we'll see you Monday. Take care.